Abusia memo akwa babiom edeba Bless Studios. Mesel obasoa bomodi ase obebo bell notification button no so na wa subscribe like comment na to petima afoforo ne adofo ne atamfo nyina no munya binhwe na abusia be 5-4 years ni na ya papa Kennedy Japan ne Anas Aremiya Anas ensensem bi ba eye oh my Ghana mu who watches the watchman ne ade bi videos niema bebre circulate here that time no kwame nya bi hwe ne ade an na abusia ensem won na ban ekopie mo Supreme Court na Supreme Court ni na chi no eye Kennedy Japan edi nkunim nkunim die na chi no eye ensem bi esa circulate bi ama Kennedy Japan tutuja ene efa ye eye Anas Aremiya Anas ama na sa akopie court ni nyina chi no Kennedy Japan sa edi nkunim na abusia na say ensem bi say trend gidi afa omomienu no ho Kennedy Japan ni Anas Aremiya Anas ama ensem bi audios ni videos bi so apopie apo media no so abusia me say unya bi nhwe am ya we pass unya bi nhwe me first person amenya so yen kono ko hwe video ni bi mbai ba e beto aso
akotie bi
sabri a wa ha de me ngidi senkrofo epe Honorable Kenny Anas nsem no ba bi akopim sese once out here esi ana
metimi akasa asi high court level because mekai kakra em say after the high court judgment in favor of Ken Anas echo Supreme Court of finally sexual right say when the judge was biased in his language or say language was harsh and when the Chief Justice then said judge no take case no so na so no or say na and also so was done without notice to or no and also so prejudicial and bias. The Supreme Court should set aside or quash the judgment of that particular high court. And to me, I'm going to America, but me rush by court by majority decision of 3-2. And but before then, no one lodge appeal to the Court of Appeal. Now, I check a crack or lodge appeal. No, we buy and I'm say. If or lodge appeal, no, if I stand to to me, it's a year later. I'm say okoma omo okotria conditions of the appeal. If I remember, say me cry make sign. But appeal no, our system new for some time. Recent times, Chief Justice obey case cry check a year or more na say fra or me the archives. And as I say, I'm say ya pay ya 2 years money. And to me, sure, say appeal as a sewer system. Me sure, say me invoke process via a bit dismiss appeal. But I suspect say as a sewer system because after Supreme Court, Court of Appeal processes now no initiative was stalling. So the bad day we ever ready for him. Okay. You better take the appropriate steps. Now you respond appropriately. And yeah, they
as a lawyer, my mini home komo kakrana. The judgment shall say Banomini Adeno because I passion in a mibisa. Now feel saying.
And ask case,
Yes.
And a senior lawyer Bisham will put to her, Miss me too as you. Oh, Madame Dream, when I'm saying there, was it? Are there we are seeing that the moment of sono? And I'm saying yes, not a very challenging.
Yeah.
Very, very challenging because see, even in the course of case, now we should be an any no throughout.
Yeah.
Lawyers we were not interested. Only so a case we better not challenge it and ask or no so to do away with corruption. Yeah, they will be into credit. I mean, you could see from their faces say we response. Omu did do matter. Omu did do atemu omu tiri.
Yeah.
It do no be any income. Tina ankunam. No, virtually nobody. Na ankunam.
Interesting.
Just say would they find who they hear, but. Timer, yenya evidence exhibits ni na you review exhibits no. Now the only idea now say to convince the court to admit say evidence no credible.
Do you think it takes passion to drive through that line?
Of course.
Okay.
Because only passion now you'll be disinterested.
Okay.
Don't mental be disinterested no. Ehwana abemebu na otwe ho. But passion I say this is what I want to do because see how will you feel? And she said, we are not in cry yet to extend no beer. I mean, input would you read Juma Muno? A beer, a normal Bakumi, and be Naman, but one Cassadi, a wire Jumano. It's easy. Even going to languages to look for language experts. Yes, or translating Hausa to English. And I mean, easy. A consuming a whole now. No pressure do crab and
Yeah.
I'm telling you, because it wasn't easy. Why? Because of the individuals involved. Kind of here Japan and Anas.
Yeah.
Huge.
And in your beer you leading no senior brother person prove a point say me kase me na me.
And yet because you share evidence now.
Okay.
Not clearly. Okay. But how do you convince the court?
Okay.
Because materials no any evidence no. O share Anas ne kwakoshiation and or set even after you case in Ukraine onya judgment no. Then we got additional evidence. I don't know do idea no. Ken had it 2 years before answer Anas ni release. Ne kutana ya had 2 years before. So in the port the buy within that system now.
Yeah.
Oh, it did not your crime pie as some avenue can say did a bantama kabema nipa kra ehu nipa no suban more. Tika do bo idea no. Nka enye nwanwa. Oh, it did not my task was to convince the court for the court.
So materials na wanya no a rich crowd no akwan be fa so abegina court to argue to convince the court no say another.
Of course, because see evidence now they ban also be corroborated. And then nipa also credibility. Until the moment, fortunately, Ken is known to have that credibility. Fortunately, is the nipa ni obi a enim say we can say and throw no kan. One judge no nipa or society. And this nipa no krebi onim no. Just more kind now put premium on it. Or shall say no see on it. Was I call minimum say on can correct. But he on one case not the ban only interest be on pemusika. Just say opesu who say na nipa ne tie. Emo obi ate ase. Enti nipa no to na o judge no. You have to witness now no say the evidence aba no. I say evidence no otimi corroborate plus or additional witnesses so almost ba. So what say? In the case of say or Grabelands, there's a gentleman called Adolf Tete. Na on na court Adolf any subsequent judgments against him.
Okay.
So a trespassing on assassin.
Okay.
Na sa judgments in your exhibit. And this I am pass judgment also we what trespassing on Bilanda. Or Castle Grabelanda. What he's saying is true. We're corroborating and right there with a court of competent jurisdiction judgment. So many evidence now the evidence now back again because the judge is an umpire. He sits between two persons who are making opposing arguments. It also put credibility on the all kind of correct. It took law school is back at Kumasi court. Say Obi Frantumano Jinada Kama. Ni obisa no question also and to say and I just dream.
I trust on the safety team no.
On the safety team no I to man say I say that is a dream ho. And no judge into obaga say we have no judge asem we ho. Oni answer bia for asem we. Etu ahwe ho no be dey obobagu. And the evidence I the court tie dey nipa no be corroborate with other witnesses there. Ehun here. And yes sir because you see in civil cases you only need 51 out of the 100 to win your case. 51 unya 50 na unya 1 ka ho the case abreme court. Etina the papa mu a bia me boss kwam John kan asem chem say client ba ho a o ka tro say one adane no say -1.
Okay.
Every time. It doesn't matter who that person is.
On kan nyina nkosi.
Obe what enya fa ne senya rukra no ka tro. Because ono obi na wa asem wonti oni pakro de. Enti e be ya senya documents and odem na support no de. For example, nya land matter and ultimately say abrantie documents ekutani. We all searches and the title and no man ni lisa. Who lacuna be our space be and to ready or you're credible to make my pursue. Most of the times you have to do further investigations to confirm that somebody panic catch on. I am because
between yourself and Ken, one and they encouraging the young.
Already on one statement they are indifferent or say at the end of no evidence now he will fight it. It doesn't matter whether he wins or lose. Okay. But they are not any minister lose.
Lose, yeah.
Because me kona me lose and moi me career.
Yeah.
no, then it means you have to put in extra effort to go to wherever obenya evidence na mo support to nsema o kan. Even to the extent say be evidence be okra otuaka.
Yeah.
Thousands of dollars no waje. Oh, just any pani be omusuro so oba be gino akasa na ehun se ono because somebody may come after ono. But credibility of ade no. In the case of Anas Aheke, a video who watches the watchman now I admit it in part, but I deny in part. Then my question was that the who deny no, what is your contrary evidence?
Okay.
So to say, what admit it, said this part is clean. This one you are denying. The moment you are denying this one, then you have to rebut it. What is your contrary evidence?
Matthias here. Matthias, I also a jet to the so me who say fita.
Sanity. Did me who issue writ of summons. Then we file our defense, and in our defense we say, look, the statements are true, factual, and therefore they are justified. And you lay out justification, any truthfulness of only statement, or time. So then in their reply, and nobody be a yampa, but when the yampa, the yampa, you have to lead evidence to confirm with any pan Asem to so yampa.
Easy.
So because the moment I say my defense, my words are true, and so therefore they are justified. No, the burden behooves on me to prove sense. Some American, yampa.
Okay, so now the evidence and at all.
Sanity. So to where exhibits I attach here KO1, KO2, KO3, and KO4. It be proceedings and a free court. Omukra side no news because the search no they came with a contrary document. Case be of her a move for want of prosecution because now based on who watches the watchman, Babantu Democracy of Mokania, you know, then the case became bazaar and all that. Now we know a corroborate at the end. A very challenging
case. Oh, can't say a passion. How do you combine that with politics? We say we combine money there. No law no. To me a jalon at was you want to go to parliament while have passion there and I still have a person practicing now. Oh,
was a parliament there. Your lawyers are still they come to court. MPs. I can name a number of them. Yeah. Parliament no more AI. So, but politics is also passion because. When I'm going to see and see for my mini, we people can ask much. Obi crow when people were dear whom officer. Oh, well, let me put it this way: be officer a pro MPP media person. And some people want to know can ask them to say or no dear or expertise of Babuano. Unya back for pay, ever back consistently. At that time, you have become part of the political process. Yeah. Edime nanado amenya appointment bia but no tumi kan show manage it. Yeah. But bia no abeka we be jiwa di say dabi. But me passion no law politics yes. Ade because ade every day ade. Bibia enti the combination dey unless you are lazy. Okay. Na untumi nye ade bia because ye tia broche say etimi adwuma me no miensa. No credit demand say on dabibri free and sorry now kwade chen ya na wasa ayi enti nimi enu de combined you can do it so be MP and a minister yeah the same thing
yeah you can do it enti samre ya ye kwa enim na battle I think say there 25 days to go o share from 1992 eba said the amanyo sema ba be do sabre ya improve as a country
improve because say ene enye tuo ne de adwuma na say Asem timba na yeko Supreme Court and I yeko High Court and I Court of Appeal etwen my decision ba na e bindi obi a huge improvement in our democratic dispensation ntia no de because first in the nka woni hwan and watimi akasa tia abanimpu ebi na me kai mu say na me say first nka bantima kra ne hwan na akɔhye NDC shirt if you kra utim kra no ye tese we o NDC ni a no ya hwe a tese obi akra no uni ago because of that Rollins perception say obeha Ashanti business persons, including a man and ma see or abuse be near the day. Kakra bi na no we bold to say we are part of the NDC politically. Na bantama NDC to me rally no long queue. Omo share NDC shared openly. It means you improve the same as when you go to Akachi and I say yes and I South Town North Town near there. Ebi affairs no be to me ka say UP ni and I say MPP ni. But na sa dey no bi. And crowd say NDC ni who say ne yonko NDC ni attack NDC ni assaulting na. Ono akra betimi akwa kwagina witness amano. And we have seen situations that MPs, the biological brothers, MPP, NDC, I be a parliamentar. Uko abusua bebrema ebi wo. Enti
abusua when is sembia trendy about Kennedy Japan ni Anas Aremia Anas nsensem na ekoso o my Ghana. Be so obaso subscribe, like, comment, and share mami. Makrada se na ebe se share. Bye bye.